What's up, YouTube? Mano here. I got a request to play He Knows My Name by Tommy Walker. Okay, and this video is not really targeted for the advanced musicians. So if you consider yourself advanced, I think you'll probably know most of the things, okay? But for the intermediate or late beginners, I think you'll get something from this. Okay, so I'm trying to show you things. It doesn't take away from the song too much. Okay, so we're going to do it in the key of C. Okay, so the song, I'm just going to do the chorus, by the way. Just the chorus, okay? So the chorus starts in the 4. Okay, in the F. Okay, that's normal F major. Back to the C. Into the G. Okay, so that's 4, 1, 5. And then over the 5, we're trying to get back to the 4. So the way we do that is 5 minor. And then the 1. Then back to the 4. Back to the 1, then 5 again. Then you can't repeat the same thing again, so it's 5, 1, 4. Back to the 3. Then we go to the 3 major. Okay, so this is E7. And then to the 6 minor, or the A minor. And then to the 2. Then to the 5. To the 1. Okay, so that's just the basic structure of the song. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you a couple of things that you can add to just make it a bit more interesting for yourself. Okay, so the first one is, I'm going to show you a little passing chord that you can use to the 5. Okay, so substitution for this. Instead of going doing that, what you can do is okay, so I just want to quickly show you what that is. So what we're doing there is we're basically kind of moving down the tonic scale. Okay, so basically down the C major scale, using chords within the C major scale. So that's C. Okay, I'm playing a drop 2, so I'm taking the C, playing on the left hand. Okay, and then I'm walking down to the G, and then to the A minor. Okay, then from the A minor, we go down a half step. Okay, to the A flat. But over the A flat, we're actually playing an E major chord. Just the normal E major chord. But we play the middle note, left hand. Okay. So that's the chord we're playing over the A flat. And then after this, we go to the G minor. But also drop 2. Okay, so it goes. Okay. So that's a quick little, easy little thing that you can add. Another thing that you can do that kind of follows the same pattern is, that's very simple, that's just the major scale. Okay, and the left hand, you kind of harmonize that. Okay, so it goes. And then, so what you can do to take this even further is, on the 4, so the melody on the 4 is, it's the A chord, okay? We're playing F major chord with the A melody. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute this chord, okay, for this chord. Okay, it's a minor 7 flat 5. So this is basically over this F sharp, you go up a minor 3rd from the F sharp, that's an A, okay? So that's basically what we're playing on our right hand. We're playing an A over the F sharp, okay? And that A is the substitution. Remember, we played a F chord. Are we looking for substitution? Okay, which has that A melody on top. And the chord we chose was this chord. Okay, so it kind of sounds like this. Okay, and then from here you can kind of go back to the F. So it sounds something like this. Okay. But what we're going to do is, instead of just going straight to this chord, we're going to do a similar pattern to the one I just showed you. Similar to the... Okay. But what you're going to do is, so you start off with the same notes, okay? So, which is like a E, D, C, that melody. Okay. But you're going to keep the G on top there to harmonize with the melody. Okay. And we're going to change this melody up a bit. We're going to go. Okay. So instead of going, we go. Okay. But with the G on top. So this is all major scale. Okay. But keeping that G on top. And this is where we hit that chord. Okay. But instead of playing an octave higher, remember our note is here now. Instead of playing the A minor here, we're going to play down an octave. Okay. Because we're trying to hit that melody. Okay. So we go. And we hit that minor chord. Okay. So it sounds something like this. Okay, so you see something like that. That's a little substitution for that 4 chord. And then, in another thing over the 1, little passing chord over the 1, because the song goes 4, 1, 5, then 5 minor to the 1. Okay, so instead of playing this 1 chord, okay, the second inversion. Instead of playing the second inversion C major, what you can do is you can substitute this chord for like a C sharp minor. Okay, so we looking for a chord with that E melody on top. Okay, so this is the chord we're gonna play, a C sharp minor. Okay, and left hand you can just play like a 7th, a dominant 7th interval. Okay, so that's a 1, that's a flat 7 over. So it's a C sharp over that flat 7, or flat 2 over 1. Okay, and this chord. Okay, that's how that chord sounds over the 1. Another quick thing I want to show you before I go is a little passing chord. I showed this before, okay, but it just sounds right in this moment. So, okay, I have broken down this movement before, but I don't really care because it sounds good. It works in the song, okay, so that's why I'm going to use it again. Actually, 2. I'm going to show you 2 movements that I've broken down before. This is something you can do as well. Over that 5. Passing chord from the 5 to the 1 to the 4. Okay, so instead of going... Instead of just playing regular minor to the 1 to the 4, what you can do is... Okay, that's something that you can add as well. That's a 5 to the 1 to the 4. Over the 5, typically it's a minor chord. So if you take a G minor and you play a 7th, you'll notice that you have a B flat in the chord. Okay, so it's basically a B flat over G, gives you like a G minor 7. Okay, so that's the chord we're going to use. We're going to use a B flat over that 5, and then over the 1 we use regular C. Okay, what we're going to do is, over this B flat, we're going to play it with 2 hands. Okay. And then we're going to approach the B flat with an A. Okay, so half step below that into the B flat. And then once we play this B flat, we're going to invert it. So this B flat, what we're going to do, we're going to change the B flat to a B flat major 7. Which still works because if you use that A in the chord, it's basically changes this minor 7 to minor 9. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're playing the B flat, we're approaching the B flat from half step from A to B flat, and then we invert the chord. Okay, so that's a A, B flat, F. So that's over the 5. Okay, and then over the 1, over the C, we play a regular C chord. But the 1 we're also approaching from a chromatic step, so we're also going, instead of just playing the regular C chord, we go B to the C. So it goes. and then B, C. Yeah. But I just did it fast. Okay. So in context, okay, and the last thing I want to show you is, this is something I've done as well. I think I've actually broken down twice. That's how much I love this move. And it's not mine, I stole it. Like most of the things I do, I steal. Okay, so the thing I stole was over the 6. So over the 6. Yeah, on the 6 you can play either minor or major. Major gives a different feel. Okay, it's not typical. Okay, so what that was, when I went to the A major, instead of staying in the key of C, I just switched keys. I went to the key of A instead. And over that A, you can do anything you want to. Trust me, you can do anything you want to, and it can work, especially like in a talk music setting. So what I did was, over that A, I know I showed this chord before, so if you have seen it, you don't have to watch the rest of the video. If you haven't, this is what it is. What I did was, okay, so the progression in the A that we're doing is a 1 to the 7 to the 6. Very simple progression, okay, but we're making it kind of pretty and a little classical. So we go, that's the first thing we do. Okay, we do this little to the C sharp, okay, which is part of the A major chord, A major triad. Okay, there we go. Then we play this. Then we play the E. Okay, and then when you play that B, that's when you go to the E chord inverted. This is the E chord. Okay, but we're inverting it. Okay, so we're playing the E over that 7, and then over the 6 we do. Okay, so what this is, it's a A minor. So this is an F sharp minor chord. Okay, but we have a chordal voicing in our left hand. Okay, that's B, E, and A. Ruin. Okay, so that's A flat, A. Okay. And this is just this 1-7-6 in the key of A. You could have done anything. You didn't have to choose these progressions. I just think it sounds nice. You could have done. See, I just did any random progression, but it went 1-7-6. You could have went 5-4-3, anything you could have done in the key of A, and then you come resolve back to the key of C. Okay, guys, that's it. That's a couple of things that you can add to the song. I'm assuming you probably know this song and you just wanted little things to add to the song. So there's a couple of things. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that made sense. And if you like this sort of thing and you want to see more songs, just leave a comment. Leave me the different songs that you'd like me to break down, and I'll choose one at a time, obviously, and then I'll show you a couple of things that you can add to that song. Okay, a couple of subtle stuff and a couple of not so subtle stuff. So anyway, if you enjoyed this sort of thing, I showed a video where I showed 10 of my favorite chords and licks. If you enjoy this, I think you'll enjoy that. So click the link below, and then I'll see you again real soon. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.